Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of Core Java, and today in our lesson number 22 we are going to learn about abstract classes. But before we start with abstract class, we also need to understand what is abstract method, what is the need of abstract class and abstract method, and also we'll see what are the rules that we need to follow when we use abstract class and abstract method. Okay, so let's start with abstract method. Why we need abstract method, right? Okay, before we understand why we need abstract method, let me tell you what exactly is a abstract method. Let's say you have a method, right? You have a method here. I have a method with a empty body. Okay, call me compulsory. That is the name of the method. And now you want to make it abstract. Then how you can do it? You can simply mention using this keyword abstract, then it will become a abstract method. Okay, so that actually brings us to our second subtopic, that is abstract class. Whenever you call a method abstract, that means you have to call the class as abstract as well, right? So now it is not throwing any error. Okay, so let's say I have another class, it extends a, and see, immediately it will start throwing error. Why is that? So when I click on add unimplemented method, it will call this. Okay, let me remove this, we'll understand about annotations later. So okay, so see, when I extend the abstract class, immediately it throws error because we have to override the abstract method. We have to override whatever the abstract method is there in the abstract class. We don't need to override this call me because only the abstract method need to be overridden. Okay, for example, if I write something like sys out, all right, then print something like from b call me. Okay, and then I write like b equals to new b, then b dot call me compulsory, right? So when I run this, I will get something like this, from b call me, right? I'm getting the output from the overridden method. Okay, so I postponed the understanding of why we need abstract classes because it's not that clear using any random class. So we'll use our old example only. Okay, in our previous lesson when we learned about method overriding, we have seen the example of polygon, rectangle and triangle, right? So here notice one thing, we have a method in polygon itself. In parent class itself we have a method that is area, and what it is doing nothing, right? Almost it is, you can say it is a useless system dot out println. And also one thing is we are not using polygon method, sorry, polygon object, and also the obviously, so this area method will not be called, so this will always print area is invalid, right? So we don't need this. In such a case where you have a method that need not have a body in the parent class, then you can name the method as abstract. Okay, but here if you notice that whenever rectangle is called, it has to override the area method. Similarly, whenever triangle class is called, it has to override the area method as well, because both have different logic, so overriding is compulsory, right? So in that case also abstract needs to be called. See what happens when I make this as abstract method, then I have to remove this body, right? I have to remove this body. Okay, I have to remove this body, then I have to make this polygon class as abstract as well. Then right now it won't throw any error because our code already has the area overridden, right? So for example, if I remove this, then you see immediately error is thrown. That tells us that that tells us that overriding this area method is very much compulsory. Okay, so when I write something like area, then I return dimension 1 into dimension 2, at that time all the error will be gone, right? All the error will be gone, and the class, all these three class will work as expected, right? So that is the use of abstract class. That is the need why Java introduced this abstract keyword. Okay, so that you don't have to you don't have to define unnecessary method in the parent class and make it compulsory for the child class to override those method. That's why we use this abstract concept of abstract keyword. Okay, abstract class and abstract method. So to see our last subtopic, that is rules of abstract class and abstract method. Okay, we'll write it down, but before, let's see with our practical example. Okay, for example, if you see, when I made this method as abstract, right, it is compulsory that the class is abstract as well. Otherwise it is not possible to make a method abstract, right? So the first rule is, if method is abstract, then class has to be abstract. Okay, that is the first rule. And what is the second rule? See, if any child extends this abstract class, then it has to compulsorily override this method. Okay, that is our second rule. If child class extends abstract class, then it has to override the abstract method, right? This is our second rule. So what is the third rule? Okay, that example I have not shown yet, but I will show it here. Let's say you have an abstract class as A. Can I instantiate A? No. Immediately you can see it is throwing error, cannot instantiate the type A. So this is another rule that Java tells us to follow. Okay, that means whatever class you declare as abstract cannot be instantiated. That means an object of that abstract class cannot be created. Okay, so that is our third rule, that is abstract class cannot be instantiated. Okay, so whenever you are handling abstract class and abstract method, you need to keep in mind these three rules. Okay, let me just remove this part so that our Eclipse does not throw any error. Okay, now it's perfectly fine. So hope you understood the concept of abstract method and why we even need abstract class and abstract method, and also hope you understood what are the rules we need to keep in mind when using abstract class and abstract method. So feel free to comment down below if you have any doubt, and like and share with your friends whoever is interested in learning about core Java, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thank you.